Hello, teacher. Good afternoon. We are Annette and Alejandro again, and taking in account that there are many areas to consider when designing a research project, today we are going to discuss the most commonly used quantitative design types in experimental and quasi-experimental research, explaining a bit of them. So, Alejandro, could you tell me about the concepts on the right, please?
Yes, those concepts are characteristics of quantitative research. The first one, using numbers, involves collecting data, analyzing and interpreting data. This allow us for precise measurement. The next one is a priori categorization that refers to the predetermined, pre-established categories used to organize and analyze data before data collection. The third one is variables that refers to the characteristics or attributes that are measured or manipulated to observe the relationship or effects. The next one is standardized procedures that involve using consistent and uniform methods to assess objective reality. And the last one is the quest for generalizability and universal laws that involves seeking patterns, relationships, or principles that can apply to a broader population or context. What do you think on it? Do you have any commentary?
Yes, of course. I actually agree because as I understood the topics, one significant strength of quantitative research is its objectivity and replicability. And on the other hand, this research design has a notable weakness that is its limited ability to capture the context.
Okay, and what about the other concepts? Can you talk about them?
Yes, of course. Let's start with the first one, which is correlational. It functions to make predictions, and predictions which are dependent on the outcome of a consistent relationship between or among variables. What do you think?
Okay, I think that correlational research explore the existence and extent of relationship between two variables without manipulating the research setting. The next one is experimental and quasi-known experimental. For me, the research aims to establish causal relationship between the independent and dependent variables. For example, studying how instructional methods impact students' learning performance in the classroom. Uh, what do you think? Or can you tell me about the uh, next type of quantitative research?
Of course, the next one is the survey research, and the traditional definition of survey research is a quantitative method for collecting information from a pool of respondents by asking multiple survey questions. This research type includes the recruitment of individuals collection and the analysis of data. What do you think?
Of survey research provides a snapshot of a specific topic of interest using a large sample size. Also, researchers use questionnaires or structured interviews to collect data. And the last one is individual differences. Uh, this type examines how various variables differ among different groups of learners. For example, gender, age, language, etc. And also involves comparison between groups, but unlike experimental research, it doesn't manipulate or control the research setting.
Yes, I agree because the study of individual differences complements the search for general principles by investigating how people differ from one another. And that's my opinion.
Okay, I think that's all for us. Thank you so much and see you. Goodbye.